Hi guys, welcome to Tutro. Today we'll be learning how to make visualization by fetching data from internet. So what we're going to do, I have opened this Wikipedia page of Asia Cup. This is a cricket tournament and you can see that we have some data of the result. As you can see, this is in the form of table. Now what we'll be doing this, we'll be fetching this data into our Power BI. We'll clean some data and then try to make a better visualization. So what we need to do, first go to your Power BI, say get data, and because we are fetching the data from internet, select on web. After selecting it, yes, now here you need to add the URL of it. So Control C the URL, paste it on your Power BI, click on OK. Now this will fetch the data from internet. Say connect. Okay, as you can see that now we have every data available here in our Power BI. Now you need to view which data you need. So let's say that if you want this data, so this is something which we don't need, so we'll unselect it. We'll interested in the result as I have shown you on the web page. Yes, this is what we need. So what I'll say transform data. Why transform data? Because I need to clean the data first before making any sort of visualization. So I'll click on clean transform data, and as you can see now all the transformation take place inside Power Query, and Power BI has its own tool for cleaning data which is known as Power Query. You can do the same thing in Excel also. Excel also supports the same feature. Okay, so now you can see that this data has been loaded here and we have a lot of columns here. Okay, but as you can see this data is not clean, so we need to clean the data. The very first thing you can see this row 2, this is, yes, you see this final winner. So in the actual sheet this is inside one column. Now here it is being in the separate column. So what we'll do, we'll just modify our column. Another thing to note that we have a row here, we don't have a column name. This should be inside column name. So what I'll do, select on use first row as header. So when I click on it, you see my first row has been moved into the column headings. Now still I have a problem here. This is my problem. These two things are should be there inside column, but because they were in row number 2 we don't have them, so I'll manually add them as a final winner, and here as well I'll keep it as result. So this means now we have given names to all our columns. I can remove this row because we don't need this row now. Okay, how to delete a row? Just say that remove rows and remove top rows. How many rows you need to remove, you can also give it a number here, say that 1. Now we need to clean our data. How to clean our data? Just click on power settings. All the steps will be recorded here, what we are doing with our columns while cleaning. So the very first thing, I'll clean this year data. We only need the numeric values of year, we don't need details. So what I'll do, I'll go to my add column. I'll say column from examples, from selection, and here I will be typing what I actually needs. So if I need 1984, I'll type here 1984, click on enter, and as you can see all the years have been mentioned here. So I'll type it one more time, 1986, 1988 and 1990. Yes, now you can see all my suggestions are right. So I'll click on OK and it will be automatically filled. It is same as autofill in Excel. So you see here all my years are present here, and I'll name this as year. Now it says the column name conflict. Why? Because we already have a column which is of the same name as year. So what I'll do, I will remove this thing because we don't need it anymore, and I'll now rename it. So rename and say year. Now the next thing is format. Format looks good to us. We don't need to change anything. Host nations. Again, host nation looks good to us. We don't need to change anything. Number of team. Number of team is a numeric value, but because of the last column, which is the current Asia Cup, which is ongoing in line number 15 and 16. So 16th is the future one and 15th one is current one. As you can see in the 15th one, we don't have a winner or runner up because it in future, and same as for 16 also. So we don't need actually 15 and 16. So what I'll say, I need to remove the line 15 and 16. Again, I'll go to home and say remove rows from bottom, and I'll give 2 because we need to remove the last two. Now you can see we have 14. Yes, that looks good to us. Now as you can see, number of team is all numeric, but still we have this ABC. ABC indicates that it's a text column. So what I'll do, I'll change it into a whole number. Now we have a whole number. It means all the values are integer now. Now final venue. We don't need venue in our visualization, so I'll remove this column as well. Yes, winner. Yeah, we need this column, and this column is again not clean. We only need the name of the countries who have won the Asia Cup. So what I'll do again, I'll say transfer, oh sorry, add column from selection, and I will now teach my model what I need. I need only India. Now let's see whether it's giving a correct suggestions. No. So I'll say Sri Lanka, hit on enter. Again, give it one more time, India, again, India. Yeah, now it says it's giving us all the correct suggestions. So I'll click on OK, and this will create a new column for us for all the winners, as you can see here. So I don't need this. I'll go and remove it. And here I'll rename it to winner. Now result, we don't need result because we already have a winner name in one of our columns. So I'll remove this column as well. Now I have final 2. Okay, looks like we don't need this column as well. Okay, so this is for the runner up. Okay, we'll take the runner up as well. So what I'll do, I'll again create a new column because we need only the country names. So I'll say Sri Lanka, again teach my model, Pakistan. Look, some of the suggestions are incorrect, like India 203. So what I'll do, I'll teach it some more time. Still it's not good. Yeah, it looks good now. So I'll click on OK, and it will create a new column for me, and I'll give it a name as runner up. And we don't need this final 2 now. Okay, I'll delete this. So as you can see, now we have almost everything with us. Now this is a clean data for us. Now I'll move to my visualization part. And moving to visualization part, what I need to do, I need to close and apply. Now as you can see in my fields, as you can see in my field section, I have the 2 tables. Now the first table is the original table. We don't need the first table, so I'll remove this table and say yes. I only need the one which I have edited it and cleaned the data inside it. So here you can see everything is fine, and now we'll be creating our visualization. The first thing, I will be creating a text box, and inside this text box I will mention it Asia Cup. So select the font, let's say 40, make it bold and in the middle. So I'll say Asia Cup, and you can, play with the effects of a text box, which you can find it here. So what I'll do, I'll change the background for it. So I'll go on effects, I'll say background, and background is kept as blue. And the inside part, I don't need this thing, so yeah. Okay, so now what we'll need to do, we need to create a slicer. What is a slicer? A slicer will be used to filter the data. And you can see this is our slicer. I will click on it, and what values I need to give inside it. I need to give inside the host nations. Okay, now you can see all the host nations will be present inside our slicer. You can see these all are the host nations, and what I need it a bit better way. So I'll go to its settings. I'll say it vertical, sorry, horizontal. Yes, you can see this. It gives me a very better view of my slicer. So if I click on Bangladesh, it will give me all the information about Bangladesh. If I click on India, it will give me information about India. And I'll just resize it in a better way. Yes, this is how my slicer will look. Now I am interested in making a graph. A- okay, so now I am interested in creating a map of all the host nations where the Asia Cup has been played. For that, but whenever you're creating a map, you need to convert the column into this thing. So data type is text, so the name will always be text. The data category, you need to shift it. Now you have the name of countries inside your column, so select here country. This will help you to create your maps. Now click on map. When you click on map, okay, so now click on map. Okay, so now click on map. You can see that the map is here, and what I'll be doing, I'll drag this host nation inside the map. And as you can see, my host nations are UAE, Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh. This is how my map will look. Now you can resize it, and yes, this covers almost all the nations. Yes, Sri Lanka is also here. So this is my host area histogram. So I'll click on this column, and what I need my host nations and how many teams have played in that particular year. So what I need, I will say the number of teams. Now one number of teams should be in the y-axis. So I'll drag it to the y-axis, and I want the year-wise data into my x-axis. Now you can see it's representing the data inside a histogram. It's showing how many teams have played in that particular year. I will resize it. Yes. Okay guys, because of some space issues, I have reshaped these visualizations, and now I'll be drawing some pie charts. Pie charts representing the win or loss of a particular team. So I'll click on empty space and say pie chart, and this will be my pie chart 1. And what I want the winners here. So what I'll do, I'll drag this winner into my pie chart. And the next thing what I need, now this shows all the winners of Asia Cup, but now I also need the count of them. So what I'll do, I'll click on my pie chart, and I will add values. What values I want to add? I want to add winners. So it will automatically count how many times a particular team has won. As you can see, India, it shows half of the time, which means 7. So India have won it 7 times. And I will be creating some more visualization. Click on empty space, click on donut chart, and this is a different type of visualization. And inside this visualization, I'll be counting the runner up. The same process once again. I'll put the runner up here, and inside the values also I'll put runner up. So this shows which team has been performed at second spot in Asia Cup. And lastly, I'll make a heat map chart. I'll click on this visualization, and what I want to show all the host nation inside that, how many times Asia Cup has been played in these countries. So I'll drag host nations, and I'll say the details for host nation inside the values. And as you can see, maximum number of time Asia Cup has been played in Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. If you hover over it, it also gives you the correct count. And now I'll add one image of Asia Cup. I'll click on image. This is my image. I'll go to my downloads, and this is the image of Asia Cup. I'll put it somewhere like this. And the only thing remain in our visualization is the format. Now I'll be adding a format here. The best way to add format is, again, you can add a slicer. So I'll click on empty space, I'll click on slicer, and what values I need in my slicer, I need the format. So I'll drag and drop here. So these are my slicer, and again I will make it in a horizontal way because horizontal way looks much more beautiful. Yes, this is my format, and I'll pre-select. Yes, so this is the your complete visualization, and I'll be adding one more thing inside it to make it more beautiful, and I'll be selecting a theme. To select a theme, you need to click on view, and inside view these are all your themes. I'll click on this theme. Yes. Okay, so when you click on Bangladesh, as you can see, it has pinpointed Bangladesh where the tournament took place in Bangladesh, and now it has given me data only for the years when Asia Cup was in Bangladesh. So in Bangladesh, it was in 2014, 2016, 1988, 2000, and 2012. And who are the winner in these tournaments? So India won 2 times, Pakistan won 2 times, Sri Lanka won 1 times, same as for runner-up as well. And if you want to select some other country, let's say India, so it's giving me the information about India now. So as you can see, it's reflecting India in the map. Asia Cup took place in India only once in 1990, and India was the winner at that time. Sri Lanka was the runner-up, and this is the host nation India. Okay, I'll deselect India. Yes, again, it is giving me the information of all the Asia Cup. Thank you.